What's going on, y'all? Hope y'all having a blessed and prosperous day. God bless you and your families. It's your boy Double One. Look, a lot of this monitoring and this stalking that a lot of y'all go through, it comes from either a childhood of you being adopted from an agency and placed in homes with parents and things like that. People probably had you programmed from a child. You probably don't remember much for the first couple of years. They know you was gonna have that mass awakening sooner or later, so they had everything already mapped out. They had you in a situation, they had you in a home because you probably belong to either a older or a rich person or a celebrity or something royal bloodline, and it's a lot of money behind it. And that's the main focus of these people is to get these children that have these uh, funds and trust funds and inheritance and things like that, and get them the things that they was left to them. They get them and place them in homes with families. And what happens is once these children awaken and they start to speak, what happens is some of these people will what they do, give you back or sell you back to the agency or tip the agencies off about you, about how you're talking and how you are speaking out. And that's what happens. See, a lot of times people are not adopted just to be adopted for love and to live life, and they want a child. No, it's through slavery. It's through trafficking. A lot of children were hypnotized and hypnosis and had their memory wiped and trafficked through and pushed and placed in homes. And once that they can no longer be handled, that's when they go to tip off the higher officials to keep an eye on you. So that's a lot of reasons why the watches go on. So I wanted y'all to understand that and know that's the reason why a lot of watching goes on. It's these government agencies. But one thing about it, y'all, everything that's bad has something good that goes with it. Be honest with you, because it's good police officers, it's good government officials, it's good feds. And what's gonna happen, Arkansas and a whole lot of other states around here, what's gonna happen is it's gonna be a lot of laws changed because of all of this gang stalking and corrupt organized crime. So what they gonna do is the feds gonna end up doing a clean sweep. Remember I told you this, and I'm gonna tell you when it happened because it's gonna happen. And it might be in another state, but just watch what happens. They gonna do a clean sweep of a lot of these departments and a lot of these crooked officials that around here that's been illegally surveillance and watching and harassing residents. They're gonna do a clean sweep. They're gonna have to do a clean sweep. The departments. They're gonna have to get rid of a lot of people because a lot of people are able to stalk certain people because they have connections with secret societies, which provide them with protections against their enemy. So if you got a problem with somebody and they connected to the higher ups or the organizations, they can have you illegally tracked and have you watched constantly, so they will know where your whereabouts at all times. So if they can try to set you up for an accident to make it look like you had an accident and killed yourself, or they can do anything. That's the purpose of a lot of times of people keeping tabs on you. These secret societies protect the evil ones. They protect the predators. They protect the people that have signed over and signed themselves up to work for the feds. So they have secret society protection from people like you or me that they think want retribution for something that was done to them. But what it is it's a way for them to illegally watch you and always keep tabs on you because they're obsessed and they don't have your good intentions. So that's what a lot of it is. And I just feel like, all praise and goes up to the glory of our Father in heaven for keeping us going and keeping us thriving. And I want y'all to know something. I don't know who need to hear this, but you're going to have to learn the hard way. I had to learn, you're going to have to learn the hard way. You got somebody in your life that they betrayed your choice, betrayed your trust, so many times. They showed you over and over again that you couldn't confide in them. And because of who they are, you thought you can do it. See, sometimes you don't know. You telling the enemy your business. You strategizing and telling everybody your next move. And you wonder why it falls off once you tell this person. People pray against everything you do. They have connections where they can create hardship for you. They betrayed your trust too many times. And then a lot of people, when they find out you at odds with a friend or somebody else, what they do is they use their friend against you. See, now, what was an innocent disagreement, or you finally got tired of getting used, so you said no. Now, it's enemies. You don't like to see each other because people use that against you. When people don't get what they want, they'll find anybody else that have a certain feeling about you. They need more help to go against you. So keep that in mind. Somebody that betrayed your trust too many times. And a lot of times they tell stuff and they act like they need... What it is like, it's a lot of times it goes like this. You can't confide in anybody that's been scarred emotionally themselves and haven't healed. They need counseling, and you trying to get counseling from them. That's not going to work. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to have to learn how to keep things to yourself. You got somebody that you confide in and you trusted, and they stabbed you in your back. They ran their mouth and they messed up a lot of people's lives because of it. But in reality, that main person just might be your enemy that you telling everything to. And even if it ain't, you got to learn how to keep your mouth closed. Because you see what they do when you don't tell them everything? When you get rid of all of these people that you know, that you to figure out don't mean you know good. People who have been wearing a mask most of the time are going to find another way for somebody to keep an eye on you. They're going to find somebody to watch you daily. And that's the frustrating part about it, is that people will make you feel like that you were enslaved as a child instead of coming out of a womb, instead of having a true, real, good foundation. You might have had the good foundation of love, but was it for the benefit of them, or was it true love? Stop trusting everybody. You cannot tell everybody what you got going. Somebody betrayed your trust and then they used other people that you had problems with to help them go against you. And that's what happens a lot of times. And that's what happens. You end up being by yourself. And a lot of people want to see you by yourself. They want to see you by yourself. The goal is for certain people for you never to find happiness. It's for you never to find happiness and joy and belief in yourself. Everybody can come across as loving. And these probably the same people that you tell you love them. And you probably do love them. And they can tell you they love you. But they want control more than they want to love you. Somebody out there don't want you to have nothing. They want you to always struggle to make ends meet. They don't want you to have a man or a woman. They don't want nothing for you. To them, you are nothing but a slave, and they always want you to be codependent or barely making it. When you wake up to that and you start speaking, don't feel bad about it. Because now the problem is, what did I say before? It's the fact that you cannot be controlled anymore. You ain't disrespecting nobody. You just cannot be controlled like a puppet anymore. And when somebody can't direct you, they lose directions. They don't know whether they're going or coming. Their mind gone. So you have to understand and know that is what it is. And a young lady, shout out to you, she made a comment last night and she said she seen one of my videos and it brought her to tears, and I said, and I really felt that, and it got me emotional, because for a lot of us that's on here, that's been of service and helping others and guiding us through this new world we're going in, the new earth, people that know them personally don't think they gonna be a damn thing. People that knew me, a lot of them probably knew the potential, but Who gonna actually speak up and say I can do any damn thing? Nobody. You understand what I'm saying? I think about a lot of stuff that was done sometimes, but what I want y'all to understand is, let's start counting our blessings and not our scars. You understand what I'm saying? Because after those scars you got, look at all of the blessings that you get. It's gonna outnumber that. You understand what I'm saying? It's just horrific how some people are treated that have such kind, beautiful, and wonderful hearts. It's sad. And I seen a woman online the other day that got her face messed up by a man's family or something like that. Beautiful lady, and just got scarred and jumped on for what? Because of the narc don't want to let go of the supply. And that's sad. Let's count our blessings and not our scars, because the scars gonna heal, and the blessings gonna last forever. Once you got the most high God on your side, man, it's nothing nobody else can do but run themselves crazy trying to bring you down. They gonna go crazy trying to bring you down. So just understand that all of your blessings outweigh all of your trials and tribulations. They made you a monster. Embrace it. Because Lord knows, over the last years and years, oh yeah, I've been disrespected and talked about and dogged out by family, friends, and everybody. Exes. Who can you name? Children. It don't matter. But what am I doing now? Am I wallowing in sorrow? Or am I channeling my energy into growth and bringing a lot of people with me? I won, ladies and gentlemen. You won. The stage is set and the light is on. They in the audience. Give them a show.